Hold on, guys. Let me just Google something. Oh wait, never mind. I think yeah, let's go. Let's dive straight to it. Side story. What's that? Okay, finally, let's go Pulao. So guys, I thought that this chapter is Pulao's interlude, but no, it's not. It's not the interlude, I think. Oh, and like hello, welcome to the stream. And yeah, we're playing PGR right now, and at least I can. Let's wish that I can finish at least the 2 interlude, and later we're going to unbox a gift from one of our viewer. Because I just received the box from one of our viewer from West, from USA, and then it just arrived today. So yeah, let's just go play the game for now. Anyway, how are you though? How are you? Dragon Dog. Oh, it's the mama. It's the mama. Okay. Night Mayfly. Night boat. Are you sure you just want this plushy yo-yo? Father. Yeah, it's okay. We are 100% sure. It's a Pulao. The girl named Yo-Yo turns around with a panda plush in her arms, nodding at her father enthusiastically. Dad, this panda is called Master, and it can talk. It can also fly. Seeing how confused her husband is, Yo-Yo's mother chuckles. You're losing touch. You don't even know what your daughter likes. She's talking about the character in that cartoon that's popular with kids nowadays. It's called Kowlong's Magical Girl. Okay. Honey, you can speak something more expensive like the other kids do. We're here to celebrate you passing your math exam. Your father is just got a promotion, so don't worry about the price tag. A girl of a similar age walks past Yo-Yo with a bionic panda mechanoid in her arms, one side larger than Yo-Yo's plushie. It appears to be able to say the famous lines from the show, and fly for real. Yo-Yo, let your dad show off for once. And don't you want a more valuable toy that the other kids will be jealous of? But Yo-Yo just blinks and looks at the plush in her hands, bewildered. Are cheaper toys bad? Do they have to be expensive? I don't get it. Master was just an abandoned plush in the cartoon as well. It only became a familiar because the magical girl's love turned into its magical power. Yo-Yo's parents look at each other, seemingly surprised by what she said. They chuckle, slightly embarrassed. The kids must think we adults are making our lives difficult with what we deem important. Isn't that so? Yeah, Yo-Yo doesn't care about how big or small the numbers are. Isn't that what she did in the exam? Haha. Dad, I'm going to be mad. Oh my god. Pulao's angry. Oh shit. Yo-Yo's father crouches down and picks up Yo-Yo, whose cheeks puff out, and the plushie in her hands. Alright, Dad understands now. Now what we've bought it. Now that we've bought it, you need to love the plushie like how the girl in the show loves it. Like how we love you. I'm getting goosebumps. Look at you, not feeling embarrassed at all. Blushing, Yo-Yo's mother smiles and gently strokes her daughter's head, her gaze filled with tenderness. Yo-Yo, Mom also loves you very much. Even if one day... Is it foreshadowing? Guys, is this foreshadowing right now? Crazy. Mom? Oh, it's foreshadowing. It's foreshadowing. She can still feel the warmth and the gentle touch of her parents' embrace, but she cannot find them anywhere. Dad, where are you? Yo-Yo reached out, but she grasps nothing in the void. The more she struggles, the farther her fleeting, happy memories seem to be. The sound of waves and the sense of rocking become clearer and clearer, washing away the last bit of her confusion. Yo-Yo wipes away the tears in her eyes. She knows it is time for her to wake up. Oh, that's just a recollection of her memories of the past. Wow. Ah, blinding lights sway above her rhythmically. Yo-Yo finds herself lying in an unfamiliar room. Dare, who is this woman? You, can you sit up yourself? Yo-Yo sees a lavishly dressed woman sitting by the window, staring at her. The woman must be the one who saved her. She nods, moving her body from side to side while sitting up, hoping to take a look at the room, but the pain in her right arm takes her attention away. This is Kowloon. But ma'am, wait. Anyways, let's just stare at her intricate, authentic hair comb. I don't know what you call this on her hair. Seeing Yoyo's expression, the woman leans forward, expecting the wound on her arm. You were well protected, but you're still slightly infected with the punishing virus. Punini virus. We've given you a serum. You'll be fine, apart from feeling pain for a little while. Mommy. Mommy. Oh yeah. Did you save me, miss? The woman seems a little astounded to be called miss, but she nods regardless. Then do you know where the two robots who were with me are? So this is after the war. I think this is after Tai's the robot, the two robot, say more or less, because the one already got infected, right? And the other one is the last one is the robot that take Pulao on like running, going to the base for the safe refugee for the human, and then the soldiers there like mistook the robot as an enemy because Bro's already like red because he's already infected by the punishing virus, right? So and they later something like on her back, and then on his back, and then that robot's little like protecting this child. Like, oh my, the illustration also very good right there. Like that's why it's hit hard. Like, because I thought when we're doing the other event I thought that's the Pulao interlude, but nah, it's not the interlude. It's just the something event. But at least we're now doing the Pulao interlude literally. Oh, remember that store? I love that tie. Yep, me too. Well, let's wish that she didn't get traumatized, at least. Maybe. Yeah. Yoyo still remembers the two robot friends who looked scary but were actually very kind. They were traveling together until they reached that incredibly large ship. I don't know. You passed out from crying, and the mechanoid who took you here was taken away. There was only one of them. Okay. At least we know. We know that the robot, the other one, is the one that she gave the ribbon. I think the red ribbon. Yeah, that robot. Let's see though if we were going to meet that robot again, the Tai. I forgot his specific name though, sadly. Guys, your streamer being yabai right now. I am the one that was traumatized instead. Crazy. They were probably taken to be repaired. Oh, at least it's a good news. Machines will be as good as new after they're fixed. Let's wish that it will not. It didn't affect the robots system though, like the mind. I don't know. I don't know what do we call the MIND for TIE is, because again on constructs omniframes they call this MIND, right? For commandant is mind beacon. Let's see what I don't know what they call this in Kowloon. So yeah. Anyway, guys, don't mind if it's hard for me to speak English, okay? It's really hard. It's hard to speak English, okay? Is that true? Then I just have to find Dad. Oh shit. Dad will help me look for them, and Mom will make them very tasty food. Hehe. I guess robot can eat, can they? Oh yeah, because the robot, the ties, also the two ties is avoiding the info, like giving information of what happened to Yoyo's or Pulao's parents, right? When we are doing the EX story, chapter 3. Dad, Okasan, Tosan. Yoyo tries to stand up, ignoring the pain in her arm, but she almost loses her balance and falls on the rocking floor. Looking outside, she finds herself surrounded by an endless ocean. There is nothing around her but the moon and the stars, and there is no sign of anything she knew in Kowloon. I have to find them. Stumbling around, Yoyo tries to leave the room, but the woman grabs her hand. It's dangerous in this ship. It's better to stay here if you're alone. I have this question right now while I'm doing the interlude, guys. Is this Niter or is this literally the real Kowloon? Yeah. Because on the way back on chapter 12, because the plan of fighting Huaxu is I think it's the idea of Pulao, and then that's literally on Niter, not the real Kowloon, not the real Chu. Okay, so I have this idea, like, is this place the Niter right now, or this is the real Kowloon and then she just got transferred to the Niter? Yeah, that's what I'm thinking, like. Anyways, let the story cook. Let it cook. Then I must find them immediately. Mom and Dad have to be risking their lives to search for me. Do you know where they are, miss? The woman shakes her head, speaking only after thinking for a while. Because I got that question because I haven't seen this woman way back on Niter nor the real Kowloon. Yeah. During the invasion of Luna with her squad, with her group. Luna, Gabriel, Lamia, Roland. You've been unconscious for 7 days. They would have been here already if they were still alive. So they're either dead or they have abandoned you. Oh shit. Let's see how will she react, because again the way how she take it, the way how she said it, that she literally said, yeah, they're dead and or they abandoned you, like go straight to the point. Like she didn't say it like mommy and daddy is probably still looking for you out, or let's say maybe on the ship, but we can still find them, like slowly starting that and then slowly revealing that they're already dead. Like she just goes straight to the point. Let's see how will Pulao or Yoyo will react. The woman holds Yoyo's hand gently, looking into the girl's eyes with serenity. Everything without value is thrown away in the night. Okay, so this is Niter. Everything without value is thrown away on the Niter, and a child on her own is a valueless burden. So, woman, can you become the mama of Yoyo for now? I mean, you have the body of mommy. Anyways, you're lying. Shivering, Yoyo interrupts the woman with clenched teeth and tears gathering in her eyes. Mom and Dad wouldn't leave me. They promised to come back and get me. I know Dad always acted like an irresponsible dummy, but he had never broken his promises to me. Mom sometimes get angry for no reason, but I know she would never leave me. Yo-Yo clutches the worn panda plush in her hands, her tears dropping on the toy. Just because a promise is important doesn't mean it's kept. Yo-Yo flings away the woman's hand, wiping her tear-filled eyes with her long sleeves. Enough. I see it now. You must You must be one of the bad people that Dad told me about. You're trying to trick me into staying here. Oh shit. Oh shit. I won't listen to you anymore. I'll find them myself. Yo-Yo rushes outside the room, leaving the woman alone, hesitant to give chase. The woman looks at her hand that was holding Yo-Yo. She misses and fears the sensation of someone else's touch. She must have fear. Okay. Philia, my lord. Ah! Okay, they're related. My lord. So this is Villiers' assistant, probably. Because I am about to say like it's cousin or siblings, but she said my lord. So my lord, it means on way back on the imperial, like on Chinese stuff. I mean even in current era, is that my lord is commonly used for like higher up person, or the one who own you, like the one you serve. My lord, your highness, your majesty. Yeah, so either assistant or servant of Villia. So, well, let's see. Because Villiers run, right? This is Niter. I mean, he is here but become the fake Chu, right? Way back on, because that is spent on chapter 12 main story. When we are fighting on Niter. A Niter at night. As a story skipper, I forgot Villiers exists. I remember people holding him in high regard. Let's say, let's have a summary of based on my experience. Villiers is more like the existent a person who created similar AI like Gestalt, like literally a Kowloon. And then Huaxu have a strong impact on the story on this chapter 12 up to 14. No, not 14. 12, 13, and 12, 13, and include the hidden, and then some of the extra stories. Extra story 3. No, extra stories 3 and his Valier didn't appear, so on the main story. Let's see in the future though if Waxu the Villiers' creation have a strong impact on the story. Because Villiers is the one who created Musashi. I mean he improved Musashi more precisely. He improved Musashi, that robot. Looking back from its fences, however, is greeted only by the dark, rolling waves. In the distance, people in luxurious outfits are singing and performing on a stage there. Their music reaching the laughing audience. Arya, see the glistening colors of a mayfly's wings. Your brief life I mourn, what does mine bring? The girl's small figure traveled through the brilliant colors of the night, droning in noises of the people's lives. Lives or lives? Anyways. Okay, I thought I see Pulao there. See the opulence dressed for a mayfly's flight. Your brief life I mourn, where will be mine rest? Is it telling me a story? See the glistening colors of May life. See the glistening colors of mayfly's wings. Your brief like life I mourn. What does mine bring? See the opulence dress for a mayfly's flight. Your brief life I mourn. Where will mine rest? Interesting. Dad, Okasan, Otosan, Doko. Panicking, Yo-Yo searched for her parents' figure on the unfamiliar streets, but her cries are only met with dubious or detested gazes. See the silver coat cloth in a Mayfly brings. Your brief life I mourn. What is mine worth? Is it telling about death? Sounds. Your life, like your brief life I mourn. What does mine bring? Your brief life I mourn. Where will mine rest? Probably. I don't understand. Just a bit, like I'm a bit confused, but I understand some. Anyways, who did the hangman? I want to talk with them. Load shotgun. I just want to talk with them. Wait, eh? Eventually, she slows down, her long suppressed fear and loneliness reflecting in her eyes. Yeah, Tai, you did a good job. Like I said, even I put the title on our YouTube content, it will be scheduled posted on YouTube. That yeah, I like. You did a good job, Tai, for serving human. Despite being infected. Yeah, this is the thing that I mean, like, this is the sign, I mean the ribbon that Yo-Yo gave to him. Because this Tai is the one who like developing emotion, right? Fear. That's what Yo-Yo said. Like, do you fear death? Something like that. She's asking Tai crazy. The kind mechanoid once told her that, but now it is nowhere to be found. Only now does Yo-Yo realize she is truly on her own. If this is a nightmare, there is no end to it nor a way to turn back. Tai were born to fight for Kowloon. Suddenly she hears the loud, synthetic voice of a mechanoid, the same voice of the two mechanoid friends that had protected her on her journey. They're alive. They're here. That's a different Tai. Probably. Yo-Yo slowly navigates through the crowd, walking toward the voice. Oh my guys, it's the pig. The last time I see this dude is on Interlude story of Changyu. Yeah, Changhu, guys. That's the last time. Check this out. You lovely folks see this mechanoid? It might look busted, but its energy core is perfectly intact. Even its voice mode is functioning flawlessly. Oh shit. Wait, did they cut? Oh no. Oh no. It's a Tai made in Kowloon. Totally legit stuff. I promise you, in the name of Jinman's Imperium, that your 120,000 grubs will worth it. Oh shit. It's Juan. What's your name again? Yeah, the side character who died. Juanan? Juanan. Anyways, yeah, the Hua. I forgot your name, but on Changyu's interlude, this boy, the one who like make a fake ID, and then because he wanted to like go outside of the night, right? And then sadly he got caught. Changyu cooks him and he got caught, and then Chang is the one who got on Asdelek. Oh, I think Aston is the one who got Changyu, and then and also the good thing is that this boy, this Huahua, I don't forgot your name. He created like a lot of rumors about the Asdelek doing shady stuff, and that's why it's crazy for Aston even said that. Yeah, that boy, that your friend is a cunning one. He seems a very interesting fellow, but sadly he broke the law, the rule of Kowloon of making like imitating someone, and then bro got yoink on the ocean, I think, or got killed, I think. So, well, boy, Hua, I forgot your name, but yeah, you did a good job for saving Changyu, Kilin. Doesn't sound like it's worth the price, Jinman, unless it has some special features that you aren't sharing. Come on, spill the beans already. We're all eager to see it. The gathering crowd becomes animated after hearing what the boy says. Not noticing the sub... Guys, don't mind the dog, okay? Not the neighbor's dog. Noticing the subtle smirk in the shopkeeper's face. You know your stuff, young man. Yes, I'll have to confess. I didn't get this mechanic from your usual, legitimate channels. This was... yep. This is the Tai that protected the... Yo-Yo. The crowd crossed in awe. Some of them look a little frightened, but more of them look ecstatic. That corrupted must be different to a regular mechanoid, right? Maybe some of its parts got some impressive upgrades. It'll be a one-of-a-kind collectible. There can't be any decor more impressive than this. Oh yeah, yeah, collectible. Yeah, you're collecting a corrupted robot. Yep, and then once you put it on near a robot of your collections, they got to be the virus got spread, and then, well, you know what will happen if a virus is spread, right? Like what happened on Kowloon, like literally on the city before they they do the Akasha, Tabula Akasha, something. Jinman winks at the boy. The two of them are clearly working together. But how did you get your hands on something so valuable, Jinman? I heard that Kowloon's Pulao crew had dumped all corrupted remains on the sea, into the sea. Ahem, that's a long story. Do you see the ribbon on its arm? Oh yes, yes, it's the one. It's the one. Jinman holds up Tai's arm before the crowd, highlighting a pink ribbon tied on its arm that looked out of place on its heavy metallic body. Sure, it's weird, but what's so special about it? The corrupted are weird in the first place. What you didn't know is that it got the ribbon from an innocent girl that it killed. Oh yeah. Spouting nonsense. How did I know, you ask? Because I was there. I witnessed the whole thing just as I boarded in the nighter. Yeah, witness, yes. It wasn't going to let me leave. Of course, this tricky bastard was hiding in a corner before it leaped out and went for my throat. Well, I panicked, but then I handled it. Whoosh, I flipped it over and slammed it on the ground. Oh my god, I think you'll be the one who got slammed on the ground, bro. You're barely so big. Like crazy. I think your face also. I still remember this dude's whole form. Even they make like shade of black. I already see this dude on the interlude. The crowd is entertained by the shopkeeper's lively, vivid tale, not realizing that a girl has walked to the front. But it's a lucky thing I had my pistol. Anyway, I started blasting. This damn thing stopped moving. I took a few more shots just to be safe. That's why there are all these bullet holes on. Oh my god. Yeah, that's your pistol, and that's literally the weapon of the guards. Uso. Yo-Yo rushes out of the crowd, ripping a few people in the center. Hey, whose girl is this? Can't you have speaking nonsense at my shop? He's not some tricky bastard, he's my friend. He saved me from the corrupted. A mechanoid saving a human girl from the corrupted. These machines can't even stay sane from the punishing virus. Did your parent not teach you not to lie? Go home if you're going to act like a baby. The surrounding people laugh, rubbing salt into Yo-Yo's wound. I think rubbing salt into Yo-Yo's wound, it's not physically, right? I don't remember Yo-Yo having physical wound. Yeah? More like emotional. I wasn't lying. Jinman is getting impatient. He tries to send Yo-Yo away while frowning at the boy hiding in the crowd. Doesn't matter what you say. This is my wear, so I got to call whatever I want. You're welcome to make up any story about it if you can afford to buy it, but until then, get lost. The boy sighs and shakes his head, waking up and preparing to drag Yo-Yo away. Where's Mama? Where's that? Mommy? Where's that? I have money. I'll buy him. Dad gave me a lot of money. Yo-Yo takes out her wallet, holding it up high, hearing the word money. Jinman's expression changed in an instant. Why didn't you say so? However, is that enough? Seeing the amount of grubs Yo-Yo is desperately taking out, Jinman does not know whether to laugh or cry. You've gotta be kidding me. What do you hope to buy with these scrubs? Stop messing around, I'm warning you. But that's all I've got. Look, there's so much. In Yo's world, the money she has is enough to buy her all the snacks she likes, as well as all the new clothes and toys she wants, but in this ship, that amount of money is far from enough. Yes, this ship is full of greed. Even when we are on chapter 11, I think. Is it chapter 11? Chapter, yeah, I think. Yeah, chapter 11, I think. Chapter 11, chapter 12. Is that, yeah, what I can say, yeah, every time enjoying stuff, but after I see that person who are on, telling something about trading, selling something to live, our daughter live, I can already say that this place is full of greed. This market, this black market. Jinman is about to throw the girl out when he suddenly comes up with a plan, and he grins. Now, I know you don't have the money, but there is something more valuable than grubs on the night. Oh yeah, I can already tell. Hey, Jinman. The boy is about to say something, but he stays silent after Jinman stares at him. The thing is the collar. We all have one on this ship. It holds something called miles. The number of miles Lady Chu gave all of us to start our life on the nighter should be enough for you to buy this tie. Yoyo follows Jinman's gaze and reaches for her neck, discovering a ring that locks tightly around it. Miles, I can buy tie if I use mine? I use mine? Jinman smiles maliciously and leans toward Yoyo, sending her a transaction request. Of course, you can buy anything you want as long as you can pay the price. Yeah, Jinman, you're cooked. Although Yoyo has no idea what miles mean, she knows that this is the only thing she can do for the two Tai mechanics that protected her with their lives. The collars on their necks blink and complete the transaction. At that moment, Yoyo's collar flashed bright red and a voice resounded in her head, warning her that all her miles are consumed. What's that voice? Meanwhile, the security mechanoids on the standby nearby all begin to approach Yoyo, and the gathered crowd flees out of fear. You really don't know? Your miles is the time you're allowed to stay on the night. Once you spend it all off the ship and into the water you go. He laughs patronizingly before standing. Guys, when will this side character going to become corrupted, bro? I want to make this do the punching bug. Next to Yoyo and putting his hand on her shoulder. Now, folks, around here would pay quite a fortune to relive someone else's memories, especially someone like you, who got to live carefree in Kowloon. If you were to sell me those memories of yours, I might be able to give you some of these miles back. Those miles back. Think about it. Isn't it better to let those worthless memories go and start anew in the ship? Memories. Oh my god, is he planning to make Yoyo a construct? To forget her father's laughter, her mother's embrace, the figure that spent its last minutes protecting her. She will not need to spend her night chasing ghosts anymore. But to walk into those nights all alone, much like the ship she is on sailing in solitude on the turbulent sea, is that a future that she wants? No. Yoyo pushes them away, knocking down a few mechanoids that try to catch her, and she dashes away tumbling. Jinman falls into the boy, pushed by Yoyo's surprising strength. Just as he is about to order his men to go after the girl, he's knocked out by a strike on the neck. The cunning boy. Ah, sorry boss, I slipped. The boy dragged the unconscious Jinman into a hidden corner amidst the chaos, taking out Jinman's wallet and putting all the grubs inside into his own pocket. Service charge, mental health claims, hazard pay, overtime. Thank you for employing my service. A freezing drop of water falls on the boy's nose. It's about to rain. He looks in the direction Yoyo ran toward and sighs, flipping grab before catching it. What an idiot. What do you get to keep if you die? Where's the mommy though? Where's the mommy? Or here. You know, guys, those who are here, some of my friends said that Pulao is hard to play. It's not even that hard. Crazy. Insufficient target miles detected. will expel the target. Resistance from target confirmed. Will expel the target by force. I can't let them catch me. I haven't found Dad and Mom yet. I think I'll spread, okay. Warning, battle ahead, warning. Yeah, Come. Hoi. Warning, high execution level target. No, it's not high execution. It means just, guys, Yo-Yo is still a human here, right? If it's lore accurate though. She's still a human here. Whereas she's already cooking the guards on this place. But oh my god, bro is getting cooked. Target execution level increased. Security level will assist in the operation. Okay, Koi, come here. Command and force execution. Bro, where's Mommy though? Where is she? Mommy, come here now. You need to help the child. The night rain begins to shower the night sun, covering its fluttering light with a haze. People speed up under their umbrellas, not noticing a small figure running breathlessly among them in the rain. Or perhaps they have been desensitized by what they have seen. It is just another night when another soul fails to survive the night, devoured silently in the dark. As the red light darkens on her collar, more blubber mechanoid began to approach Choyo, triggered by the collar's warning signal. There's no way Chu will not notice this, right? There's no way. It's already a high. I think she's already have high threat level. Nor the woman that saved her, right? Facing the slow but powerful swings, Yo-Yo has been dodging and running, but she's getting more and more exhausted. The collar around her neck is also slowly tightening, making it difficult for her to breathe. Suddenly, Yo-Yo trips over a beer bottle on the ground, and she loses her grasp for a second, sending the panda plushie in her hand flying. Yo-Yo reaches out and grabs the panda, but she loses balance in the process, falling to the ground. The pain knocks the wind out of Yo-Yo. She tries to stand up, only to fall again and again, and she watches helplessly as the mechanoids get closer and closer. The freezing rain hits her face, reminding her that this is not a dream, or, more precisely, this is just the beginning of a nightmare. I'm sorry. Just like how she could not run away that day. Try as she might, death seemed to be the only way out. Her father, her mother, her two robot friends, whose names she still doesn't know. They all fought to give her a chance to live, but now it is going to be taken away regardless. They will stop. There's now she got cooked here and become a construct, right? Yep. As the red fist comes down on Yoyo, a slim figure suddenly appears, blocking the blubber's strike with her. Yep, she's here. The mommy. Anyways, in one swift move, she grabs the Mekonut's arm and tosses it toward its companion, knocking them over. You left too soon. You forgot to take what you bought. The slim woman lays down the ties remain she has been holding. Yoyo recognized the woman now. She is the woman who saved her in the beginning. But to see her withstand a hit from the blubber before tossing it away, Yoyo knows clearly now that the woman is no ordinary human construct. It was just a worthless tool. Why would you still buy it when it cost your life? This ship throws away everything that's worthless, including you. Yoyo shakes her head and stares into the woman's eyes. Worthless? I don't get it. They were my friends. They helped me. Did I do something wrong? Completely spent, Yoyo's body slowly slides to the side. The collar on her neck gets heavier and heavier, and her vision suddenly darkens as she falls closer to unconsciousness every time she breathes. You know what's crazy here, guys? The illustration. You see her crying, the rain, the surrounding, because she no longer have this hope to survive, because again, there's no surroundings, only dark. It means it's all the reflection of her. If this woman didn't appear, she's already been dead, right? And again, herself holding the woman's only one finger. It means only one finger, one chance. That's how I understand here on the illustration. Other than that, also the red death, herself crying, staring on her eyes. And the robot got you. Isn't it? Wait. Is that Tai? That's a Tai. That's the robots. The guards. Anyways, good job again, illustrator. Friends? Did your friends want you to leave? I don't understand this feeling. But yeah, she is a construct. The woman reaches out for Yoyo. Still hesitant about. Yep. Still hesitant about whether or not she should confront this strange feeling. There might be nothing but pain in your future. Do you still want to live? Even when you won't stop running in a world like this. I want to live. I don't want to break their hearts. Yoyo whimpers silently, grabbing the blindingly red collar around her neck with one hand and taking the woman's hand with another. So frail, and yet your strength. Is that the value you live by? The girl's small hand is so fragile, but the woman's hand finds the hand grasping her finger to be heavier than anything she knows. Her head leans toward Yoyo, and she whispers a lullaby-like phrase. Then her collar flashes, removing the blinding red light and Yoyo's collar. Then leave. Together, we'll live. Okay. Thank goodness she's not forced to become like what we experience on Rosetta's Interlude. It's just this woman gives Yoyo a chance to live because she saw this value of Yoyo, right? Because other than that, if I'm about to say about emotion of this emotion, but no, the woman doesn't have emotion. She's more or less, she's still like venturing stuff, probably. She have the same issue of on the beginning of Chu emotion, until she met the Moyuan, ancient pouring glass. Upon the tallest tower on the night surf, construct in a mask is half kneeling on the floor, her head lowered, waiting quietly for her actual mistress. Soon the construct hears her mistress' familiar footsteps, and that imposing woman steps forward from the dark hall. The construct lowers her head farther, Rise Yazi. Oh yeah. This is Villiers, right? Villiers. Hearing that, Yazi slowly looks up in stance, retreating behind the woman. As you wish, Lady Chu. Your subjects have gathered in the square with projection screen. Is there something else I should prepare? Exclamation. I mean, this mark, it means this is not the Chu, right? That's not necessary. I'm not my pomp. I'm not my pompous sister. I have no desire to waste my breath on them. Yep, this is Valier. I have no need for will on the Niter. What they should follow are rules. That is their only value. I understand. This is the only way the ship sails on the right course, as Wax told us. Yazi, would you think I'm doing something foolish? To despise humans while being one. To despise humans while being their monarch. Shouldering the responsibility of carrying on Kowloon's legacy on this vessel. I think there's no one better for this role than you. Looking at the ill-fitting attire on herself, Chu smiles, her true thoughts hidden. In the end, all I can do is steal her name and her role. Perhaps that's only fitting a false monarch for a false prosperous time. Yazi lowers her head, unsure how to respond. Yazi, turn on the... Let me just check something. Okay, never mind. Turn on the video system. This will be my first time on the stage in this role and perhaps my last. Here begins the endless night. The laws of the night. 1. Wearing the monitoring device, the collar is compulsory. Everyone who does not wear one or tries to damage it will be sentenced to death. Here comes the law. 2nd, miles must be obtained with grabs earned in any way necessary. Everyone with 0 miles will be sentenced to death. The Knighted is to sail on the ocean until the calamity is over. Everyone who lives or boards the Knighted without permission will be sentenced to death. Those who are chosen to be the children of Kowloon, after becoming a construct will gain the right to stay on the Knighted forever and bear witness to our glorious future when we return to Kowloon. All freedoms save the restrictions in the aforementioned laws are granted in the name of Kowloon. 5 rules. Inside a quiet room, several holographic projections slowly overlap, forming an almost humanoid figure. Respond accepted. Password authorized. Loading preset general interaction interface. The administrator logged in. Welcome, Master Villiers. Hearing Wax's usual greetings, the construct Villiers reveals a rare, gentle smile. You're probably the only one left who would call me Villiers, but that's enough. I don't need someone else to understand who I am. Wax's figure flickers as if thinking about something. The passenger's survival rate is, in fact, increasing compared to the simulation done. Every half an hour after your initial announcement. I want to understand why you did it, Master Villiers. Villiers turns on the surveillance system, monitoring the different corners of the Knighted lives. Waxo, you still don't fully understand humans. You have to understand them to manipulate them well. Apart from a few, most people who boarded the Knighted were the working class who struggle under Chu's rules. These seemingly authoritative but extremely pliable rules are in fact an opportunity. They will welcome our policies with open arms and work tirelessly to earn those miles, building as exceptional constructs. Then, one day, I will find a construct that can become your body. Oh yeah. Here we go, we're back on the chapter 12, I think, right? My body. Villiers tries to care Wax's face. Even though he knows the figure before him is just a hologram, he is disappointed that this touch meets only air. I once thought not to rely on humans as well. I thought I could build you a perfect body with my own hands. That was the most flawless mechanoid I've ever built, or so I thought. Even when I tailored it for you, its logic system still failed to adapt your consciousness. a mind that uses the same architecture of Gestalt. But it made me realize that only a construct's mind is ideal for you. From Babylonia. Waxu's form flickers again. Emotion and self-awareness take a root in Waxu's constant calculations and reflections. What happened to that failed mechanoid? Villiers looks a little surprised to find Waxu curious about a mechanoid. It accidentally generated excess human sentiments, even produces its own thoughts during its development. It was a defective product that lost its value. The Niter has no use for defective products. Villiers recalls how the mechanoid stared at him with the gaze of a human. Even when Villiers was the one who granted it a mind, it still turned out like the human who he despised the most. It was left behind in Kowloon, so I assume it has long been infected by the punishing virus and turned into a corrupted, probably destroyed in a fight with humans. Lost, death, destruction. Oh yeah, chapter 11. That's a chapter 11. That's where we got introduced that the Chu on Niter is a fake one, right? It's literally Villiers. So I guess no simping, no simping, unless you're gay, okay? Anyways, oh my god, my nose. Anyways, let's go. Return of a distant dawn. Familiar lights sway above Yo-Yo. She opens her eyes, violently coughing. The long missing air in her throat tastes like honey. Yo-Yo even wonders if she has forgotten how breathing feels like. You're finally awake. The woman who have saved Yo-Yo twice smiles genuinely for the first time. She helps Yo-Yo up before feeding the girl in a small cup of tea. The warmth from the tea brings a sensation of life back to Yo-Yo. Her body slowly stops shaking while her tears roll down her face, ceaselessly unprompted. Miss, you're still alive, right? Yo-Yo's voice is choking up. The woman nods and puts down the tea, hesitating for a second before holding Yo-Yo in her arms, allowing the girl's tears to drench her dress. Time passes, and the night sky in the distance fades, signaling the arrival of a new day. The night of grief and tears has passed. Yo-Yo wipes her tearful eyes and opens her mouth hesitantly. I'm sorry, Kome. The woman looks at the soaked spot on her dress and shakes her head, not minding the stain. Oh, it's alright. I got this from the dance troupe. It'll be fine after a wash. You know what's crazy, guys? She's so fine. She's fine. I didn't mean that, although I'm sorry about it too. Yo-Yo blushes, scratching her head embarrassed. I should have stayed like you told me. I shouldn't have left out of spite and called you a bad person. Perhaps you're not wrong. It's not smart to trust someone blindly on the night, sir. Then the woman takes out the panda plushie that has been staying by Yo-Yo's side, putting it back in the girl's arms. I should apologize too. I shouldn't have told you that you will never see your parents again. As long as you don't give up hope, there is still a chance that they'd be waiting for you in Kowloon when you return. Okay, I won't give up then. They must be still waiting for me. There's something else I need to apologize for. I tried to fix the tie's mechanoid you bought, but its body and memory shell are both damaged beyond repair. It's impossible for it to become what it once was. The woman shakes the bells on her hands, and a giant figure slowly steps inside the room out of nowhere. It is a blubber mechanoid. So I used the parts of the tie to fix up a broken blubber, and hopefully that would do the trick and bring it to life again. The woman knows she is being impudent. The mechanoid that Yo-Yo called a friend no longer exists. She fears that everything she had done for the girl is in vain. Every module and every screw of a mechanoid can be replaced. Does a body built with the parts have a soul? What constitutes that real soul? Yo-Yo reaches out tentatively, timidly touching the blubber's metal body. It is as cold and stiff as other mechanoids, apart from the hint of pink on its wrist. The ribbon was on the tightest mechanoid. I thought it must have meant something, so I kept it. Yoyo blinks, looking at the ribbon that she once used to tie her hair, and she smiles. Wait, what is his name? His name? I don't know. Everyone needs a name. Let me give it one then. The main character in my favorite cartoon also has a robot friend. How about I name you after him? Uno. 1. Oh my, we have a Spanish. I think Spanish. Uno. Uno, dos, tres, cuatro. Spain. Espanol. Ah. Hello, Uno. My name is Yoyo. See? We exchange names, but since we're just born, you're just born, you'll be my little brother. I'm your big sister, okay? After seeing Uno flings its arms up and down to indicate its understands, Yoyo turns to the woman again. Now, miss, it's your turn to tell us your name. Slightly surprised by Yoyo's questions, the woman shakes her head and pulls up her sleeve, revealing a crushed arm from the blubber's attacks, and the mechanical structures beneath her artificial skin. Perhaps you have already guessed that I am not a human. My creator didn't give me a name, because I was made in secret, and I suppose there was no need to name someone who was made to be an instrument. Oh wait. Imagine guys, if this is the same creation of Valere that he said that like make a vessel for Huaxo, but suddenly the creation is like staring at him. Imagine if this is the same robot, this is the same construct. That would be crazy. The woman's hands are as delicate as a human's, her face detailed and intricate. No one would have known her secret if it were not for her injuries. I called you a valueless burden, but the truth is I am the worthless one here. I was made to fulfill my creator's biggest wish. And yet I found out eventually that it is a duty a machine like me can never do. Yeah, this is Valere's creation, because I think this woman don't know of Valere, because again the only person who knew that the chew on that niter is Valere is only Yazi and the higher ups, and then Huaxu. But you're so incredible, miss. There are things that even you can't do. Something can never change in this world, something you can never obtain. She looked at the window, her gaze crossed the dawning light, landing on the top of the highest tower on the niter. There, his figure occasionally appears, but in his eyes, she finds not herself, nor anything in this ship. I managed to board the ship as a human with this body. Oh wait, never mind. This is not to. I managed to board the ship as a human with this body. I couldn't explain why I disobeyed my creator's order and left Kowloon, following him into the niter. For the ship as a human, as I'm with this body. I couldn't explain why I disobeyed my creator's order. Creator. So the creator is Chu? Oh my, I'm so confused. But I'll never understand human as much as I look like one. I'll never become someone like you, Yoyo, a precious human. Only half grasping what she said, Yoyo smiles and holds the woman's hands anyway. Values, duties, are they important? I don't actually understand. But I don't think you need to become a human, miss. Because if you have the component called a heart, it doesn't matter if you are human or machine. Isn't that cool? It might just be a line from Kowloon's magical girl, but I think it's right to say it here. Yoyo holds the panda plushie she recovered in her arms, shaking her head playfully. And if you lost the value that man gave you, miss, why don't you search for your own? That must be something more precious. My own value? I don't know if that's possible. The woman is surprised to hear what Yoyo said. The girl's words are beyond a machine's logical parameters. But I promise you, I will try. I will try to find my own value. Find the component called heart. and I will return to Kowloon, where mom and dad will be waiting for me, like you said. In that case, let's make a pinky swear. We'll swear to live together on the night until we achieve our goals. Yoyo smiles, extending her pinky finger and locking the woman's pinky with hers. What is this? That's how we make a promise, but we need your name, miss, or it won't work. My creator didn't give me a name, but I have a nickname I used on this ship. I borrowed the word from a line in a song. Then that will be your name, miss. Belongs to you and no one else. This is the first time the woman owns something precious that is hers, even if it is only a name. It still means a lot. Hanying. Hanying. Wait. Choto a minute. Hanying. Hanying. Where's the last time I saw that name? I heard that name. Oh my, it's the event. Oh shit. Oh yeah, it's. I'm now scared if she put her hair down. Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh no. Hanying, what a pretty name, miss. Let's search something. Namay. Well, that was crazy. The beginning of her name, Han, is one of the dominant ethnic group in China. Crazy combination of name and Ying. Anyways, let's go. Yoyo locks her pinky with Hanying's once again, moving her head from side to side rhythmically. Pinky swear, Hanying and Yoyo swear, a promise made, a promise kept, a promise of 1,000 years. Looking at their locking pinkies, Hanying gives the gentlest smile. This is the second precious thing she has gained today, a promise with a young human. Their fickle fates are now forever intertwined. So, but you know what's great? But why she's crying? It's like she's going to leave Yoyo. That's what I've been the kind of word. Dream song. It has been a few years since the greatest calamity in human history, the punishing virus outbreak. Most civilizations on the planet's surface have been completely wiped out. Once, the city's skylines at night are brighter and more beautiful than the starry night sky. But now, the civilization that shone in the dark are gone, placed with darkness dimmer than space. But one lone star shines in this dark void. Its faint light flickers as if the night never arrived. It laughs as if there have never been any tales of sorrow. The nighter, sailing still night. I'm gonna be honest with you, young lady. This varnish here is actually supplies from the world government, so at the very least, the merchant raised 4 fingers, his teeth grinding. Seeing the girl before her still indecisive, he decides to pull his last trick. Fine. You were asking so earnestly, so I guess it's just not my day. How about this? He retracts one finger and the girl smiles with delight. Her eyes almost lighting up, not noticing the subtle smirk of the vendor behind his disappointment, obviously. That's wonderful. No boxes. Just as Yoyo is about to take the ware from the vendor, a large hand takes it away first. How is this scrap worth anything? Are you kidding me? What do you want this time, you liar? Yoyo recognizes the man who tricked her and almost got her killed, but he does not seem to bother to acknowledge her. The logo of the world government was painted wrong. Mind you, still, the quality is acceptable. I'll wager it's worth this much. Deme. Jinman raised 2 fingers. After a moment, he seems to have thought of something, so he retracts one, whipping away a corner of the world government logo with the remaining finger and revealing the original logo beneath. I'd clear your stock as soon as possible if I were you. Otherwise, if someone discovers you're a supplier, you won't even last until the mechanics throw you off the boat. Jinman looks up at the tallest tower on the Niter, where one person holds everyone's life on the Niter in the palm. Seeing Jinman slowly scratching away the painted logo, the vendor can only muster a twisted smile in the end, as angry as he may be. Ah, this gentleman's taste really is unpickable. I'll sell them at price you offered. How many do you want? All of them, as many as you got. Hey, I was here first. Don't listen to this bad man, sir. He's tricking you. I'm sorry, dear, but you heard him. I've sold all my stock to this gentleman here. Perhaps he's willing to share some with you. Jinman gives Yoyo a sidelong glance as if he just noticed her. Trades only have value when they bring profits. I'm not playing house with a girl. Although, I'm surprised to see you still alive, child. What a waste of miles. Didn't know Lady Chu had gone mercifully. Yeah, Lady Chu. That's Lady Chu. That's Villiers. Perhaps your naivety is why the folks who can't let go of the golden age are scoring for memories like yours as if they can drunk with it. I should thank you, by the way. Your purchase really set me up for good. As if you change your mind and want to sell your memories, give me a call. I'll give you a good deal. Yoyo clutches her fist, staring furiously at the gluttonous merchant before her. I'd exercise restraint if I were you, girl. There are security mechanisms everywhere, so don't throw away your life so quickly after someone gave you a second chance. You know Han Ying? Jinman does not answer, only turning away with a before telling his men to move the wares. He just put. They know Han Ying. There's no way. The way how aggressive this pig is. I call him pig because I mean I don't really bully someone on a physical. It's more like that attitude. That's why I call this bro a pig. Oh no! If I don't hurry, I'll be home late tonight. Aggrieved as she is, Yoyo does not have time to barter with Jinman. She dives right back at the crowded street, her small figure pushing forward away from the haggles and shouts. Guys, like she's so small. Guys, I thought 21 is the smallest, but when we did the event yesterday, is that her model like she's so small. Just say, Pulao what just say. Yoyo returns to her home exhausted. The market on the night today was a little too bustling for her. She would have gone home sooner if not for Jinman. Rawr. A blubber Uno wobbles its way toward Yoyo upon seeing her handling her pain for couplets in its hands. Wow, did you write this Uno? It's so pretty. Did Han Ying teach you? It's so good that we can sell it when the monthly market opens again on the ship. Hearing Yoyo's compliment, Uno sways from side to side, looking delighted. You're back, Yoyo. You're a little late today. Is everything alright? Han Ying steps inside the room upon hearing Yoyo's voice, looking worried. I'm sorry, Han Ying. I couldn't get everything you wanted. Han Ying pats Yoyo on the head, taking the goods Yoyo bought and putting them aside. That's okay. They're just for you later. Oh yeah. Han Ying she's going to live because I've been connecting the dot. The illustration on the interlude of Pulao. Han Ying's crying, holding tight. Pulao's crying, holding tight Han Ying, and then there's this word. That's okay. They're just for you later. Foreshadowing. Oh my god, nice try though. I already noticed that. Curiosity triggered me again. That's why, guys, I said please, even for YouTube content, those who gonna comment later or maybe on our Discord server, please no spoiler because on a lot of story on PGR right now up to chapter 14, including the EX story. There's a lot of question that been like, if I see a spoiler, I might end up connecting the dots, and it will end up ruining my experience, my reaction. Okay, because I don't like to like overreact or fake or something. I just want my raw reaction. And like those, oh my god, oh my, like let him like that. No, I don't want those. I don't overreact like crazy. Like I just like a normal player. Yoyo is not sure what Hanying means, but she is certain Hanying is looking out for her. You're all dressed up, Hanying. Are you heading out to work? Is there a show at the theater tonight? Yoyo's eyes glisten as she looks forward to a day when she can perform at the theater like Hanying, earning her keep on the nighter without relying on someone else. Can you take me with you, Hanying? I remember all the steps you taught me. Maybe I can get a role as side character or something. Hanying cannot help but smile, seeing the way Yoyo looks. The way you move is more like doing martial arts and acrobatics than dancing. She is a sword dancing. She's a sword dancer. I just can't do the elegant dances. After all, my dad taught me martial arts since I was young. I'm just teasing you. Men in the troupe speaks highly of you, you know? Seriously? Then... Still, no. Dame. Mama said dame. Dame. Hanying. I've made arrangements. The next time the nighter is close to Kowloon, you can leave the ship secretly and go home. Really? Yoyo cannot believe that she may actually leave this place and return to her parents. Yes, so you should stop going somewhere crowded like the theater. And I'll take care of the trading wares from now on. We don't want anyone to recognize you when you leave. Who knows how many years we'll wait if we miss this chance. Yoyo nods obediently, but the unexpected good news has her disoriented. Oh, okay. But at least let me help you with your makeup. Hanying smiles, sitting down before the dressing table. Yoyo carefully observed Hanying's overwhelming, beautiful face with light's help. You still look so pretty no matter how many times I've seen you. I mean, she's literally pretty. Is that so? I have no clear notions of beauty as a mechanoid, but I'm sure you'll be much prettier than me when you grow up, Yoyo. I mean, again, chat, those who are on our stream yesterday, I know you are a bit sus, but let Yoyo grow up, okay? Oh well, that's why, guys, when we are doing the event yesterday, the cameraman, guys, they have a lot of fan service on Yoyo or Pulao, let's say. Crazy. I even talked about it yesterday, but well, Cool Games, I'm a bit worried. I mean, for fan service, yeah, but for players like those who like cry like a babies, mostly, yeah. Anyways, let's go straight. I already felt that Liv is pointing her Liv gun at my back right now. Yesterday, I mean. Yoyo's hand with the powder puff gently glides over Hanying's cheeks, leaving behind a light flush. Yoyo has been doing Hanying's makeup for a while in case her identity as a mechanoid is exposed during a performance. So she's looking for Valier without herself knowing that the chew on this nighter is Valier, and then herself faking her identity as a human to perform in the theater to get the income. Okay, I see. Let me just drink water, guys. But I've grown so much already. Even now, will mom and dad recognize me when I go back to Kowloon? Can't say for sure, but you don't look much different from before to me. You're the one who doesn't look different. You're still so pretty after all this time. Yoyo attentively applies eyeliner on Hanying, not noticing the sadness in Hanying's eyes. You're right, a human's thought and emotions would grow and develop over time, but a mechanoid can never easily let go or change its values. Is that how it is for you as well, Hanying? It is, but I've heard of a mechanoid called Sage Machina, living with its disciples on land. They have hearts that are beyond their reprogramming, even though they are mechanoids. If I can find them, maybe I... Sage Machina. First, we heard this is on main story chapter 2, right? On the painter guy. Second time is on... I already forgot. Where's that? Where's the last second time? More or less its own main chapter. Oh shit! This is one of the hardest thing as a player who like play NIKKE, PGR, and other games at the same time. Because I most of the time like I forgot or mixed some stuff on the story. Crazy. Then you should go back to Kowloon with me. Hanying, we'll find my parents and then look for the Sage Machina together. Hanying smiles. She knows that Yoyo's fantasies is almost impossible, but she cannot help but imagine their journey together on land. But that's just a myth. Who knows how many years and decades it will take us to find them. Oh, forget it. Forget if mom and dad would still recognize me. I'm sure I'll be an old granny by then. Alright, almost done. Yoyo takes out a brush, dipping it in vermilion pigment and painting Hanying's lips. Those lips tremble for a while before finally speaking. But then the jawline. Sheesh! Her jawline. Crazy. Anyways, Yoyo, you can stay how you look right now. You can stay how you look right now when you search for your parents. No matter how many years have passed, if you become a construct, can I become a construct? Yoyo has seen those constructs on the market before. They are called the Kowloon Crew, a remarkable group of humans that have become machines, marking as the left and right hands of Lady Chu. You can. Actually, I've saved up enough to afford a procedure on you. I've also prepared all the parts you'll need, so you don't have to worry. Okay, but... Yoyo finds Hanying a little strange when talking about this topic, as if Hanying's awit is withholding something. Yoyo, you don't have to decide now. Hanying having completed her makeup, stands up and quickly heads for the foyer with her back toward Yoyo. Yet she waits for a long while before speaking again. But I hope you can consider it. To protect herself, I think. That's why Hanying's probably worried. Because she thanks to Pulao, thanks to Yoyo, Hanying got the two most precious gifts. Pinky promise and second, a name. She got a value for herself, not by someone telling her that this your value that value here, but her decision, like with Yoyo, right? I shouldn't have talked to the girl about becoming a construct. She should return to her parents. But why? You're worried. I think this is worried. She have the mama vibes. She have the mommy vibes. Hey, Hanying, you're the headliner of the troop. The audience is here for you. Stop chasing them away with your miserable look. Realizing that, Hanying smiles, quickly regaining her usual composure. I apologize. I was lost in thought. As long as you're alright. I thought one of your crazy fans did something to bother you again. The troop leader leans toward Hanying and whispers in her ears. That rich fella Jinman is back. He's asking for... Bro, you are being weird right now, bro. Troop leader, you're being weird. Get the hell out of away from her ears. I say, please tell him I'll find him after the performance. We're gonna kill him. She's going to kill him. Sure. By the way, why isn't your sister with you? The girl has a solid foundation, and we happen to need someone to perform sword dances. I'm sorry, but she won't be. The troop leader is about to ask Han Ying something when the audience cheers loudly, only stopping after a loud bang from the gongs. They are waiting for the new performance on the stage. Alright, time to go to work. Guys, get ready. The crowd. Very good job. I think this is the first time that included crowd on the surrounding. Because this is literally like a theater play, and then of course crowd must be here, so there's no crowd illustration, or at least there's a sound. The troop leader shouts, and dancers wearing the same dress as Han Ying's gather together, doing their final preparation before stepping on stage. Yo. On the most extravagant stage on the night, the dancers appear amid thunderous applause. Han Ying, the fairest and the most talented dancer of them all, enters with the loudest cheers. Falling snow by the WUWA River, morning clouds in the Wu Mountains, the glamour that can move cities, the beauty that once broke kingdoms. That's Lady Han Ying right there. She's worth all money I've saved up. He noticed an unfamiliar man sitting nearby with a bamboo hat on, even during the dance, which he finds odd. Hey buddy, I've never seen you before. What should I call you? You can call me Cradle. Suspicious. But it's a bit the BGM again. It's similar to yesterday. Oh my god. Kuro games, very good. They should add lyrics here. Oh, King Xmal, hello, welcome. What's up? Oh yeah. Thanks for the reminder. Drink WUWA. Let's guys chill with the BGM. The pompous man called Cradle has not moved his gaze from the dancer on the stage. So she's Han Ying. What? Didn't you know? She's the most famous performer in the recent years. I can give you a whole lecture on her. Cradle ignores the self-indulgent audience member next to him. Cradle is sus, that's just a code name. Nodding at someone standing at the side before taking a small device from his pocket and wearing it on his ear. Whispering a series of nonsensical phrases, Cradle combines his word into a signal that reaches the stage through the crowd. A pain Han Ying never before felt hits her right inside her mind, causing her to lose balance mid-dance. But she manages to take advantage of the force of the drop, turning the fall into an impressive somersault. Oh my god. Right inside her mind. Hacking? Okay, this is interesting. This is the first time I saw someone attacking a construct like on their MIND. Crazy. Excluding the Ascendant. Okay, Ascendant, we already saw Roland do the same, right? The command. And also Gabriel. But on here in Kowloon, we still haven't seen someone attacking. Imagine if that person is a human. It'll be crazy. What is this? My code signature is just receiving external interference. They know Han Ying is a construct. This unexpected showcase triggers roaring applause from the audience, where several menacing figures hide among them, smirking. Holy cow, amazing. Did you see her move just now? Huh? The guy's gone already. While all eyes are drawn to the stage, the man in the bamboo hut is quietly vanished from the audience. Yes, this is it. We've found it. Yeah. Anyways, sadness of farewell. Yep, that's a foreshadowing right there. The performance was a success, but Hanyang's impromptu performance has still gotten her an earful from the troop leader. Could it be him? That's impossible. She has no idea how her code signature as a mechanoid was leaked, but the only person in the theory who knows the code is her creator. Creator or someone is hunting you, Hanyang. Still, she has more important things to prepare right now. She greets her partners before heading off alone to the guest area behind the stage, where a stout merchant awaits her. Oh my, it's the pig! Quite a crowd out there, no? You're the headliner, say. I was thinking of forming a group myself. How do you feel about some greener pastures? Hanyang smiles polite at Jinman's stunts. Hardly a lively crowd if you haven't been coming around every day. You might not think I was being serious, but I wasn't completely joking. You're worth the admission fee. There's no reason for you to risk going back to Kowloon. Who knows what that place looks like now? Even if you're doing it for the girl, why would you let her leave? The Niter is the safest place to be for her. We can't all be as good as you when it comes to bartering and bargaining. Mr. Jinman, not to mention that we all define the values of our lives differently. I promise Yoyo that we'll go back to Kowloon together safely. Whatever, that's all I have to say. At the end of the day, I'm less a businessman looking for the best deal for me. I don't care what you do with your purchase as long as you can pay the price. Jinman takes a letter from his pocket, contemplating for a second before handing it to Hanyang. Oh my, it's so bright. Okay, the sun is rising. What the heck? I didn't calculate that. Oh yeah, the light. There's a reflection on my left side. Eye orange. Oh shit. Please go down. I don't want to like close my window. Yeah. I've arranged the shuttle boat you need. I'll be waiting for you at the stern of the ship in 3 days. When dawn breaks, disguise as a small cargo vessel. Hand this letter to the captain once you board it, and say nothing. Understood? You can pay me the rest of the fee once you're back at the shores of Kowloon. I see. Hanyang bows, holding the letter in her arms. And thank you. Jinman looks offended by being thanked, loading that suggestion that he is capable of some level of kindness. Eventually, he turns around and leaves, saying nothing. But he stops halfway. True, turning back as if he remembers something he needs to warn Hanyang. Oh? Interesting. There seems to be a group of folks asking around for you. That's all I know. Stay safe. Don't die before you pay me the rest. Hanyang, perturbed, paused in the garden before her home, her head replaying the word Jinman parted her with. She had encountered enthusiastic fans before who caused her occasional troubles, nothing alarming for the Naito. But this is different. The group looking for her includes half a dozen individuals instead of just one wolf or two. They are not all humans. They are mechanoids and constructs among themselves. Hanyang casually removes her hairpin before suddenly turning around and flinging it toward the corridor ceiling. Not even enthusiastic fan would be creeping there. She hears a painful scream from where she hit. Several figures immediately leap out from around her, each holding a stunt pitchfork, seemingly trying to capture Hanyang. A flanking tactic like this would have trapped most people, but as their metal stunt pitchfork buzzed and clanked, interlocking with each other, Hanyang has already disappeared before their eyes. There. As the folk are still tangled, Hanyang, having leaped into the air, bounced from the ceiling, launching herself onto one of the men and landing forcefully on his hand with a pitchfork. He collapsed before he can scream. Since the pitchforks are interlocked, Hanying's plunge drives all of their weapons downward. With leverage, she launched several men back, sending them flying in all directions. A female mechanoid also in a bamboo hat kicks the figure flying toward her back to Hanying. Despite knowing their ill intentions, Hanying still catches them bit by their collars and then tosses them aside. Wait, this is from Valir, right? Kamuri. But the attacking mechanoid is not letting Hanying take a break. Taking advantage of the gap in Hanying's moves, the mechanoid flips into the air, reaching for Hanying with her branch-like arm. Your foundation is lacking. With a smile, Hanying bends backward, supporting herself with her arms, dodging her assailant's claws with a backflip. She kicks the mechanoid right into the jaw with her raised feet, launching her assailant into the air in one swift, graceful dance-like move. Time to show yourself. As Hanying stands on her feet, the mechanoid she kicked flies straight toward a rockery in the garden, shattering the small mountain in the stones that bury the immobile mechanoid and revealing the person hiding behind. Okay, never mind. I thought this would be more than enough people to capture a regular dancer. You might stand a chance with 10 times the force. Hanying wipes the dust off her sleeves, her gaze turning fierce. I hope you can offer a satisfying explanation of why you are following and attacking me. Good sir, otherwise... Hanying enters her battle stance again, but the man simply waves his hand, indicating that he has no intention to fight. I don't plan to fight you, I don't need to. Hanying hears a loud crash behind her. A massive figure is thrown to the ground, its body showing signs of having electricity pass through it. She immediately recognized it as Uno. Wait, did they kidnap Yoyo? Oh yeah, what a coward. Crazy, yeah, they are a coward, bro. Let go of me. Shut up. Two men in bamboo hats scare Yoyo out of the house. Yoyo tries to fight back to no avail, his struggle leading only to retaliation. Yoyo. Hanying turns around, hoping to capture the man who poses as the leader, only to find two mechanics appearing beside him, guarding the man. Hanying understands full well that while she may be able to kill the man and escape unscathed, it is impossible for Yoyo to survive this. My research is accurate. It seems your malicious machine is playing house like a human. The man approaches Hanying, lifting her delicate chin, observing her shocked expression. Who exactly are you? The man cannot help but chuckle. He grips her hand tightly, and her pearl-white skin turned red under his forcefully grasp. Such magnificent craftsmanship. No wonder you're confident enough to pretend to be a human. What a masterpiece by Lord Vilya. Hearing that name, Hanying's pupils immediately constrict. Before his mechanoid companion can react, Hanying is already gripping the man by his throat. How do you know that name? We are members of Cradle. Or we are. Hanying has heard of this name from Vilya in the past. A malicious hacker group formed into the Kowloon. Oh yeah, I think this is the hacker that hired it's the hacker that hired by Jin, I think. Probably during the war of the position. That's who will become the king or emperor or the president, something like that. And then Chu literally cooked them. Chu and Vilya. Crazy. Hanying has heard of this name from Vilya in the past. A malicious hacker group formed in Kowloon. Cradle was responsible for the attack on the Kowloon monarchy, which ended with Vilya eradicating the group. It seemed that he has shared quite a few secrets with you, which is just lovely. The more secrets of him we know, the more vicious our vengeance will be. He looks at the highest point of Kowloon, the tower upon which resides the man he has been hoping to exact revenge. Cradle fears no death, but that undignifying defeat we shall take his life is in the most shameful manner in response. For example, at the hand of his creation, you. It means Cradle, your group, all of you are just weak. You can touch the creator, so you target their creation. It means you are weak. You are just coward. You fear of losing. You did it. You even said that Cradle fears not death, but undignifying defeat. And you're targeting the one below Villiers. Crazy. It's coward. It's being coward, bro. Your fear. That's fear. That's talking shit to what you just said. Fear is not death, but that undignifying defeat. Nope. The thing that you're doing right now is disgrace. It's you just don't want to fight Villiers face to face, because there's no way they didn't know. They didn't know, probably. There's no way they didn't know that Chu on Nitro is Villiers. Probably. That's just my own opinion, by the way. In 2 days, the man pretending to be Chu will leave his tower. They know, but they didn't do an attack. Oh yeah, it's true. They only fear. That's the only conclusion I can say. That is our chance to strike. Once Villiers is dead, the Niter, this jewel in this damned age, will be ours. Hanying grips grows tighter, but the man before her shows no fear, as if Hanying is the one whose life is at stake. You didn't kill me the first time because of the girl. You're not going to kill me now. You cannot deviate from your programming, you poor machine. Why a machine my Villiers would show concern for a human girl? Does pique my curiosity. Though, as an engineer myself, Yoyo screams at that moment. The thug in the bamboo hut is pushing the tip of the knife low into her leg, and red warm blood spills out gradually. Oh shit. As Hanying's attention is momentarily drawn to Yoyo, the man stabs a needle-shaped electrode into Hanying's neck, or the collar on her neck specifically. Oh shit. Oh my god, they're wait. External connection request deletion successful. Reading. Oh my, they're hacking. They're destroying Hanying's MIND. The code signature we found in Villiers' secret workshop in Kowloon was indeed correct. Your hardware might be impressive, but your software is barely secured. Oh shit, they're destroying her from within. Oh shit. Did you make this collar yourself as well? How intricate. Is this how have you managed to stay among the humans? But the more intricate a thing is, the more fragile it is. Don't. All the secret Hanying has been guarding, the treasures she has been collecting, are now wantonly revealed. So that's what Villiers trying to do. How ridiculous. It's not right in the head either. You see? Right in the head. You just talking shit to the person who created Waxu. Bro already perfected a copy of Gestalt. Oh my, you can even cradle your group is shit, that's all. You can even achieve what Villiers did. And you're just saying that, oh my god, how ridiculous. He's not right in the head either. Is he? Oh shit, bro. Guys, this is a crazy character. They can even first again they got defeated, and they said that we don't fear death, so we just targeted this creation of Villiers, so this is how we take our revenge. Yeah, it means that coward. Second, bro is talking about how ridiculous he's not right in the head either. You see, like talking shit to how genius Villiers is, and then despite Villiers creating a literal Gestalt AI, okay, similar. I think yeah, similar, if not similar, or nearly perfect Gestalt AI Waxu, and it literally assistant during war or possibility chances of human survivability, something like that. That's what's crazy. That was crazy, like bro. So it means you guys cradle, you're just some random NPCs. That's all. You're just another worthless puppet he threw away. Don't you despise him? But I suppose you can only feel what you were programmed to feel. As the man goes through Hanying's memory like a hyena that has tasted blood. A small pebble hits him in the back. It doesn't injure him, but it does make him turn around. You're a bad person. Let go of Hanying. Yo-Yo has somehow shaken off the two men in the bamboo huts who were holding her. But Cradle is hardly alarmed. Instead, he laughs when he sees how angry and winded Yo-Yo looks. Of course, I'm a bad person, but your Hanying here isn't a good person either. Oh, my mistake. She's not a person at all. You're wrong. Hanying might be a machine mechanoid, but she saved me. She protects and loves me when I have no value in the ship. Yo-Yo struggles to stand straight, staring at the people surrounding her angrily with tears in her eyes. She is more human than any of you. More human than any person in the ship. How is that so? Will you still say the same when you find out her kindness is programmed and her action have other intention? The man grabs the powerless Hanying by her hair and pulls her up from the ground, forcing her to look directly into Yo-Yo's eyes. Now tell her why you saved a little girl in the beginning. Tell her why you protected her time and time again. Tell her why you insisted on turning her into a construct. Hanying once again feels the pain from the prop inside her mind, and she can no longer control her thoughts. Upon our first encounter, I tested and discovered that the unconscious subject possessed a high tantalum affinity. Oh yeah, the requirement. I think the requirement of being a construct is 195, right? 195. I exist to become a vessel for wax. Okay, our first assumption of Hanying being the because Villiers and Wax is talking about the vessel, and then he just said that yeah, I have this nearly perfect vessel for you, Waxo, but sadly that creation of mine stare at me like those humans, so I threw it away on on Column that it's probably already been dead or become corrupted, but sadly I think right now it's here, it's alive, so it means Valier, your creation is still here looking for you. Other than that, let's continue. Intelligence similar to Gestalt. If I am unable to fulfill the primary objective, my logical action will be redirected toward the secondary one. Secondary objective. Prepare the subject until she becomes a construct and present the subject as a backup vessel to my creator, Vilya. Uncle Zodiac, you follow. Yeah, I'm gonna open your the box, the package that I received later after this Pulao's interlude. I just need to like lower my room temperature. It's still early. It's like 4:25, so it's still hot a bit. Yo-Yo. Don't worry, Hanying. That's okay. Alright. I think Yo-Yo will understand. All her love is merely an extension of Yo-Yo's values. Her trust is a bet on the girl. The uncaring truth hurts the girl more than any of her wounds. No longer able to say anything, Yo-Yo cannot even make a sound or wail. She just cries, her feet losing all the strength she used to climb up, and slowly kneels on the ground. A machine is always going to be a machine. They exist only to fulfill humans' desires. He laughs on his own before signaling the mechanoids around him to take out Yo-Yo with a lance. Now that he has control over Hanying, he no longer needs the useless girl, waiting in line for food right now, just chilling in the cold weather. Lol. Oh yeah, by the way, guys, Uncle Zodiac is on. I think I can reveal it, right? I can reveal your location right now. Uncle is on the nation of the what do you call that? Rising Sun. Nation of the Rising Sun. I think what that's called. Anyways, in Japan, he's in Japan right now. He's chilling right now. He is on his vacation. So yeah, bro, having a JP experience. Bro, have the meeting VTubers IRL. Anyways. Oh no. Hanying desperately throws the letter in her arms toward to toward the fallen Uno with her command. Uno have been playing dead. Cut it and store it before smashing the ground with its arms, causing dust to fly everywhere. Take Yoyo away. Stern off the ship at dawn in 3 days. Oh, it's so bright. It's not dark. Uno nods, tossing back two approaching mechanics with one arm while grabbing the crying Yoyo with another. Uno flips it to the air over the walls, disappearing into the night. Forget them. We don't have to go after them. After all, we've got what we came for. Our most important piece in this game. Let's go, Hanying. This time, we must take back what we lost from Villiers. With interest. I'm sorry, Yoyo. As Hanying's color glows red one last time, she looked toward where Kowloon once was. I don't think I can keep my promise and return to Kowloon with you. Don't worry, Hanying. You have been with Yoyo. We've been taking care of her. You created a bond, and you know what's the purpose of creating a bond? There's only two things. It's either Yoyo will just stay there and then just crying like a crybaby, or she gonna take revenge in some way, somehow. Let's see, because the thing about being a contract strict hard on Pulao, on Yoyo, right? So let's see if this is what makes Yoyo become a construct. If she become a construct, what and who will make her become a construct? It's either Villiers will know Hanying existence, or someone we're gonna help third party. You never know. Maybe they let the story cook. Okay, 5. Time to fight. Oh yeah, we're back. Yeah, I think it's Villiers. Villiers or it's Waxu. The Nighter with Duck is in approximately 70 hours. The open market we are hosting on the dock will be our closest one to Kowloon. I will be controlling the mechanoid with Chu's appearance remotely and monitor the market myself. I have changed the classification level from B to C based on the citizens' feedback we received. Villiers, however, does not seem to care about this. He's just focused on calibrating Waxu's data. Since the market's close to Kowloon, there may be corrupted roaming near where we dock. Take Yaz as your guard just in case. Yeah, this is Waxu. It will be Waxu will help Pulao, probably, because knowing Villiers, yeah, it's more like he care more about a vessel for Waxu. So let's see what will happen. Waxu projection flickers as if that is how it spreads the idea of confusion. Should we cancel the market for now if there is a chance of corrupted attacking? Otherwise, casualty among the citizens could be catastrophic. Villiers frowns, pausing the calibration he is working on. Waxu, you seem to be caring about those humans more and more during the time you managed the Nighter for me. It's an interesting shift, but you're acting a little too obsessive now. Waxu is the idea of caring is Waxu similar to Chu, the original Chu, right? Crazy. The people of the Nighter are the people of Kowloon. Their freedom and lives have been granted to them, and in return they must become the cogs that build the machine. The value of the Nighter is to give Waxu a body of your own. Only through frequent trades can we expedite the search for the construct that can serve as your body. A risk like that is too small to stop us. After years of development, the device to transfer your consciousness is almost complete. Soon, there will be no barrier between us. I can touch you. I don't make it sassy. I can hear you. Okay. Do I only have value with a body? Villiers is not expecting a question like this from Waxu. After a brief silence, he sighs. You're indeed thinking more and more like a human. Villiers, your creation, I don't know why, but she felt like Waxu is inspired to Chu, to your sister. Crazy. To your sibling. Have I been keeping you around the humans for too long, or have you inhabited Chu's frame for so long that you're starting to think like her? See, even Villiers noticed. Even he noticed. Looking at the mechanoid with the same face as him, Villiers seems disgusted. Perhaps I should keep you away from humans after the market. Walks to projection slowly nods, watching Villiers walk away. A large figure dashes across the street, and the pedestrians all jump away to avoid it. Recognizing it is one of the blubber mechanoids that work as security on the night. No one dares stand in its way. Except this is no ordinary blubber, but Uno, who is holding a small human girl in his arms. Finally, Uno stops at a quiet corner after leaping and dashing away, gently putting the girl down after making sure that there is no danger around. Wounded all over, none of Yoyo's injuries is serious. The words she heard have brought her more pain than any of her physical wounds. Anying. She gazes into the distance where they came from, the place she has inevitably considered home. She remembers every inch of it, the marks of a difficult but joyous life shared by three happy figures inside a cramped space. But she can no longer take the path she has walked countless times. And the person who waited for her will no longer be there. Once again, she can only run away alone, like when she was younger, powerless to do anything. Rarg. Uno has no idea how to comfort her, so it takes something out of the storage inside its chest and hands it to Yoyo. It is a panda plushie. Having spent countless days and nights with Yoyo through laughter and tears, it now has a big hole in its body, looking more worn than a few years ago. Oh my, the dog is so noisy. Hanning claimed she could get it fixed. Rarg. Uno may not have realized that Yoyo is past the age when she needs her plush to sleep. In its memories, the plushie always cheers Yoyo up whenever she was sad. Yoyo holds a plushie she called Master in her arms. The warp patch on it is clearly done by Hanning, the only thing the talented dancer could not do well. Inspecting closely, Yoyo can see hints of blood where the stitches are. Hanning's human-like body also bleeds like a human. A machine is always going to be a machine. They exist only to fulfill humans' desire. Is that true for Hanning's and Uno as well? Do the two of you treat me as so kindly because you've been programmed to do so? Nope. Because again, the machine on this era, guys, is they are self-conscious. It means they have their authority, they have their own decision. Unless if they got the command to force command to like follow specific program. The construct, the omniframes, the creation of humans and the robots here is they have their own after they got the MIND, they have their own decision, they have their own mind to decide to what to do. Okay. Yoyo buries her face in the panda plushie, which seemed to retain some of Hanning's warmth still. Master, what should I believe? You foolish disciple. Oh, here comes talking to the master. She is interesting. She have the same issue as Roland. talking to herself, holding the plushie's arm to hit herself with consecutive strikes. Yoyo lowers her voice to mimic the panda character from the old cartoon and talks to herself the way she used to do with Hanning. Master, it matters not what you should believe, but what you want to believe. Yoyo grabs the plushie's legs and make it jump kick her. What if she is a machine? Hanning is your friend. How can you leave her behind? But I can stop them. What a giant fool you are. Lean in so I can smack you in the head. Its soft, fluffy fist hit Yoyo in the face. What's the use of crying if a weakling like you want to protect something valuable? Then you must change yourself. You are valuable because you can improve. Construct? Right, Hanning said that I can become a construct. Once I do, I'll have the power to save her. Hearing that, Uno shakes its head, handing Yoyo the letter Hanning gave it, implying that Hanning would not want Yoyo to miss the opportunity to return to Kowloon. No, we made a promise that we would return to Kowloon together. I won't go back by myself. Oh no, do you know how to become a construct? Don't lie to me. Despite its best effort to shake its head, Ono cannot hide the truth from Yoyo after all. It points to a giant shop in the market with its massive arm. Inside Jinman's Oh. Okay, Jinman. Interesting. Jinman's Imperium. Jinman spares no effort hiding his disdain toward his two uninvited guests. So in this critical hour after Hanyu was taken, you dumb robot takes the girl to my place. Rark, you are the one Hanying found to help me become a construct? I didn't help, I was paid to provide a service. Interesting, Jinman. Interesting. Kind of a bit... Because again, as we know, merchant is kind of like what I experienced on Asdilik, right? The princess. She's like snake. But for Jinman, it's a merchant being merchant, that's all. Me EP, me go sleep. Alright, have a nice sleep. Take a nap, guys. Those who need a nap, okay? Take a nap. Touch some grass. In that case, I want to become a construct. How much would that cost? Staring at Yoyo with a side glance, Jinman quickly fiddles with his abacus. As a matter of fact, Hanyu already prepared the design and the material. But the operation itself is costly. Do you even have money? Get lost if you don't. The money Hanyu prepared escaped by herself, so the girl has no way to pay the price. Get lost then. Why are you still here? Hey, boy, kick them out. Jinman calls for the staff beside him. Slender young man smiles as he approaches Yoyo and gestures for her to leave. I'm terribly sorry, young lady, but my boss never does something that doesn't profit him. Please leave. Yoyo is not angry. However, nor does she intend to leave. Determined, she stares right back at Jinman. I might not have money, but I have something I can sell. You mentioned it in the past, my memory. Oh shit. Oh, so that's why she no longer talk about her parents on the during chapter 12. Interesting. Oh, let's say on the way back on the nights or on the main story. How would that explain it? Jinman's dismissive expression suddenly turned solemn, no longer acting like his usual condescending self. Do you have any idea what you're talking about? Without your memories of Kowloon, you won't remember what your parents look like, or your life there. My parents once told me I'm terrible at determining the value of a thing, so do what feels right, don't hold back. If my memories can become my strength, then now is the time to use them. Plus, I'm not afraid. Hanying and I promise each other that we'd return to Kowloon together. My parents will find me even if I'm a construct. Then the four of us will create new memories. Jinman has never been so torn about a deal. A ruthless, a merchant, and a shark as he is. If that's not enough, I'll add this plushie. This is everything I have. Please. She's still a child. Her resolve is similar to yeah, I just felt like the way how she solved problems, like sacrificing her memories for someone. The similar vibe, the similar theme right now is kinda very Lucia. But for Lucia, she's literally like everything's for Commandant, and for here on Hanying, Pulao, Yoyo is because memory is the one that she only have, right? That's the only valuable, not her body herself. So her memories. So that's already similar to what Lucia's situation on chapter 13. Like everything's for Commandant. I don't care if I'm like half like I'm my body or my mind or I lost my memories. Just to protect the Commandant. That's what I want. That's what I desire. So yeah, guys, they have similar vibes. How much can it be worth? And it's so old. Fine, Jinman's Imperium will take this deal. Prepare the operation. Really? Jinman ignores the staff, smirking only at Yoyo. We might have a deal, but construct operations are not guaranteed success. You might just die on the operation table, and we still charge you the full price. Do you understand? I understand. I have to try, even if it's just a small chance. Guys. Very well, follow us. Yoyo turns around and wipes away her tears, waving goodbye to Uno, promising herself that she will cry no more. Instead of crying about her past, there is something more valuable she has to protect. It's Hanying. Can she really survive this? What's wrong, boss? Are you worried about the girl? I'm worried about your skills. Relax. You know that I used to be a member of the Fuxi crew in Kowloon. Wow, very impressive. But are you sure about removing her memories during the procedure? She'll forget everything before she boarded the nighter. Her parents, her friends, her past, even her name. Certainly, a contract is a contract. That is what I'm owed. Do people really buy that stuff? Of course they do. Freaks run amok on the ship, but instead of selling it to some peeping junkie, I'd rather keep it as a favor to a promising future dancer. Oh? Oh? Ayo? Jinman, I take back what I said. Just on this interlude, you are an interesting character. You have the similar vibes as bit like Nicola. Bros go straight to being like a villain type, but suddenly bros helping to someone. Crazy. Mixed emotion. Instead of selling it to some peeping junkie, I'd rather keep it as a favor to a promising future dancer. That's why you're the boss. Of course you planned it all out. Not mention that it's a good thing for the girl to stop obsessing over her unrealistic past. Start the operation. Leave it to me. She's shaken awake by a loud crash. Unlike how the night sways when she usually wakes up, she finds everything beneath her shaking. Ugh. She tries to sit up, but an unfamiliar feeling of disassociation on her body takes over her, and she almost falls down. Is this my body? Yep, that's your body. Looking at her metallic hands, it is obvious that she is no longer human. With another loud crash, a huge figure crashed through the wall in front of her, barely able to stop itself before the girl. Oh no. Wait. They save her memories again. For once, Jinman, you are an interesting character. Let's see though. Let's see if bro, I can sleep. It means just stay here. Hiya. Just stay here, bro. The blubber mechanoid struggles to stand up. One of its massive arms severely damaged. Oh my god, wait, it's corrupted? Several twisted mechanical figures appear from the hole in the wall. Legendary King Exmal, remember this word. From the hole in the wall. Anyways, the girl does not know what they are, but she can tell that they are dangerous. Rarg. Ono just managed to climb up, standing before the girl, hoping to protect her, only to find her closing her fist and nodding before gently, lifting Ono's giant figure and placing it behind covers. And it's alright, let me take care of them now. Time to yoink this trash. Why is something like that on the night? Ono projects its data to her terminal, showing that it has been 3 days since she was transformed into a construct. Right, Hanying. Jinman. You know what's crazy? She still don't remember that the deal is for her to give like that's the payment of her being a construct, right? But for some reason she still have her memories. Fix no shit. a favor. Jinman, guys, second character that I hate at first, and after this chapter, he's becoming interesting fellow. You know what? When you're eating something, like when you taste it at first, like it tastes bad. Then after later, like when you're about to like swallow it whole, like after you gulp, and then suddenly like there's a good aftertaste. That's what I felt about Jinman right now. Crazy. Anyway, she still remembers that this is the day the nighter ducks for the market. The day that the bad people are making honey and to do bad things. I have to get to the market. Oh no, wait for me here. But it's clear that the corrupted are not going to let the girl and the mechanoid go. Several of them leap toward her, only to be swifted away before they climb back on their twisted forms. Pandits aren't going to do anything to them. I got it. She reaches for the giant blade next to the bed. The sword is taller than her, yet she wields it comfortably. And that's how she got her sword. Out of my way. Wow. The slash, the spark, the flame, because it's a metal, like the sword clashing with a metal, it's create a spark effect. And the string, the wave, the force, something like that. Like that, and then her feet, like after he gonna land her like right feet, he gonna do the, I don't know what's called that. He gonna do another attack. She gonna do another attack, and then also the ground, the cracking, because this is because the corrupt attack the place, right? That's why there's a destruction this place, like crazy. Anyways, good job. The blade turns into a tornado of flash slash into her hands, tearing the corrupt in her way into pieces. She can feel that she has forgotten much, including her. Okay. So it means her memories got to wipe, but not 100% all. She still have memories left. Right? Jinman didn't take every memories, like every whole soup, all the memories. He still left some of the stuff, like the current situation. If not, it means that's how she wanted to save someone. So how she wanted to how she care about Anying. Because emotion is the one that's still hard to be solved, right? I think it's Asimov's the one who said that. Probably. I'm not sure. I think I just misunderstood something. No, we're on the top of the roof. We're gonna do parkour. We're going to do parkour, guys. Oh, it's Yazi? Oh, Yazi have the umbrella. Where's Yazi? Oh, yeah. Let's sword dance Yazi. There's no reason Yazi, right? It's just... Wait, it's Yazi? Lady Chu is in danger. Please trust me. Enough said. Oh shit, my butt. Oh, we're bros, so... By the way, guys, mostly you, King Xmal, how is my game audio compared before? Is it better now? Because I turned on my filter. I turned off my filter. Because I noticed when I'm editing chapter EX story, when I'm editing a few days ago, the audio is so bad. Like it's so like grounded for some reason. And so crazy because I've been streaming with that stuff, and then I just realized when I compare my stream before and after with and without the filter, audio is so different. For me though, how for you though on your side? All those who are watching on my stream, those who are like been with me, I didn't even notice it. Oh shit. I think I'm literally sensitive to audio, I think. That's all. don't even know, guys. I'm gonna repeat again. This card is not that hard to play. Crazy. If you play Budget, she is the only singer for healer. Not so hard for this character. What happened, Lady Chu? Move before it's too late. What do you know about this? Your villagers are going to get bonked by Cradle. You sound the same. I mean, not the mic, more like the game audio. Because when I check the VOD when I'm editing on DaVinci, and also when I check the YouTube or YouTube post stuff, edited versions, is that the audio is so like grounded for some reason. I don't know what's a good term of like
something like that, you know? Yeah, something like that.
On the game, not my voice, not my mic. It's the like game literally, because my PC audio, my desktop audio is like had have the filter before, and I just turned it off for this past already like the second day. I don't quite remember, but I have to stop hunting. The figure in the tail is thrown out, her chest marked by a gaping wound. Lady Chu, the master of Niter, plummets to the ground. Oh shit. Here comes Villiers, your creation is fighting back at you. Crazy. Behind her, another figure accelerates and dashes, ready to annihilate Chu with a close strike. Execution or destroy target. Right as Han Ying's arms about to pierce Chu's body, a giant sword flies toward her, spinning and blocking her path, forcing her to step back. Stop, Han Ying. The girl comes rushing in, catching the spinning blade before. Because again, there's no way this is how weak Chu is. The real Chu, okay? This is just a Villiers because he is not good at fighting, right? He's more like on strategy and then plans, something like that. More like he is more like on brain work. For Chu, she is born a ruler, a leader, both in brain and physically. The girl comes rushing in, catching the spinning blade before swinging it with its flat side, fighting off the approaching Han Ying and covering Chu. Lady Chu, are you alright? I'm fine. This body can take few hits, but who are you? Doesn't matter, especially when I don't remember it very well. Chu nods, standing up and looking at the surrounding crowd. Come out, all the corrupt on the Nightmare are defeated. You can to win. A man in the bamboo hut walks out. The girl remembers him to be the bad person. Took the Han Ying away 3 days ago. That's alright, the corrupt we threw here were simply distractions, so that we can kill you. What did you do to Han Ying? I just gave the puppet meaning again as a tool for humans. Catch him. Several mechanoids leaped toward the man, pressing him on the ground, only to find him laughing. This is futile. The puppet will still carry out her programming even if I die. Meanwhile, Han Ying, having attacked Chu, is in shock, staring at her blood-red, vital fluid-stained hands. What am I doing? The man under the escort of mechanoid guards walks past Han Ying. He releases a somber chuck under his breath, approaching her and leaning in. You are doing well, Han Ying. Think and remember what your value is. My value is... Oh shit. Excruciated, Han Ying shakes her head, but she can shake away the command deeply rooted in her soul. No, my value is... conflict from within. See. This is activation attempt. 1. Lord Villiers, please enter my designation. You're just a tool and your AI right now is just a test. You don't need a name. I am a tool? Yes, I understand. What should I do? You're a vessel I made to house wax in its entirely. That is your value. I understood. I shall carry out this order at all costs. And here comes the... it will be a mixture of the past memory and then the mixture of memory of that she created with Yo-Yo. This activation attempt. 378. Hello, Lord Villiers. But Villiers is not only focused on calibrating the machines, and he looks distressed. Seeing Villiers like this for first time, a mechanoid began developing new emotions. Lord Villiers, I had a dream during my last slumber. Villiers is surprised to find the mechanoid initiating a conversation with him. In my dream, I became Waxo for real, and I stayed by your side, Lord Villiers. Machines don't dream. I figure your program is indeed flawed. Cannot dream? What about you, Lord Villar? Do you dream? What are your real dreams like? Enough. Stop pretending to speak like a human. It disgusts me. And I've concluded that only a construct MIN is capable of housing Waxo's consciousness after my countless tests. A mechanoid like you is no use for me. I cannot become Waxo? You can't. You have no value anymore. I ought to have you self-destruct, but time is short, and I must obtain Waxo's backup immediately. The corrupted will swarm this place soon. Anyway, it doesn't matter now. Villiers quickly packs up everything and severs all his connection to this location. Lord Villiers. What? Countless emotions run through her mind. She wants to flee, to keep him with her, to defend herself, to cry, to rage, to snap. But in the end, she forced herself to smile. Oh my god. Consciousness. Thank you for creating me, Lord Julia. I wish the best of luck. Guys, you know what's crazy? If Chu literally met Han Ying, bro, these two will be friends. These two will be friends. I don't know why we didn't see her on the nights though, on main chapter. Han Ying's collar blinked red, meaning she has lost control of her body once again. Her claw strikes clash with the girl's giant sword, making a thrilling sound. Before the girl can recover her balance, Han Ying slips between her defenses and kicks. Ugh. The girl is sent flying away. She adjusts her center of gravity mid-air, listening the impact of the fall with her giant sword. Han Ying tries desperately to rein in her sleeping mind, retaining her consciousness momentarily. Yo-yo, destroy me. Oh my god. It would be hard for her to do that. Because she still have this feeling that this person is important to me. Han Ying. This is the reason that why I become a construct. Oh shit. No, I'm here to save you, Han Ying. We promise to live and return to Kowloon together. Even though the girl has no recollection of the name Yo-Yo, nor does she remember why she has to return to Kowloon, they all seem trivial to her now. I'm sorry, Yo-Yo. I'm not strong enough. I thought I could find my own value if I just kept searching like you said. But in the end, I'm just a machine someone else built, bounded by my programming. I'm just a puppet without values. It's not true. That's not true. The girl dropped her sword, rushing in and hugging Han's shaking body. You're not someone without values. Remember the guests who love to see you dance on the stage, the people who clap every time you perform, and the friends you help in the market. They always came by and thanked you. And Uno, who's only fixed because of you, it can't speak, but it's been thanking you all this time. And me, you gave me a second chance. You gave me hope. You allowed me to begin my journey one more time. Can't you see how precious you are? Han Ying looks around at the face surrounding them, many of whom are familiar to her. They have encouraged her and cheered for her, not because of someone else, but someone of her, Han Ying alone. Opening Time's treasure chest, Han Ying discovers all the things she holds dear, all signed with her own name. It's glistening and beautiful. Have I changed? She looks down at the girl holding her. She would still be trapped in the dream of her past if not for the girl. And guys, again, Nanami and then Yo-Yo, you two are a walking green flag for some reason, guys. You are changing everybody that you met, from the Tutai East to Han Ying. For Nanami, from Rohak Chief to the Bionics, the Amberius soldiers. In the end, I'm not a vessel for Waxo, but you, Yo-Yo, and everyone in the Night Zone. Waxo, how do you know that name? Who are you? Wait, bro didn't even know his creation. Crazy. Han Ying is slightly shocked to hear that, having thought that Chu before her is Villiers, but she smiled in the end. You have indeed forgotten me, Lord Villiers, but that's okay. Allow me to introduce myself one more time. Even her color is glowing bright red, Han Ying holds on to who she is. She has Yoyo slowly to let go of her before turning around and grabbing the collar in her neck. My name is Han Ying. I really like that name. I hope you will remember it. What are you doing? Kill them. She gonna kill herself. Think. Cradle yells out Han Ying's cold signature in trembling voice, only to find his attempt to override futile. What did you do? What have you become? Want to destroy your collar? But you will destroy yourself in the process with the collar's security restriction. In Huaxo's mind, no machine will choose to self-destruct for no purpose or rebel against its programming. What Han Ying is doing has surprised its understanding. She is acting like a human. Han Ying. Do you know, Yoyo, that even a machine's dream? I used to only have one dream, but I have had so many more since I met you. Oh. Han Ying cannot help herself but comb the girl's hair, whispering in her ears like how Han Ying did years ago. Sometimes they were happy dreams, sometimes they were sad dreams. Sometimes I was dancing in the stage. Sometimes I was stargazing, but more often than not, I dream about being with you, visiting all the places in Kowloon. She knows the code invading her through her collar will eventually take over her. She will not let it happen. Although people say that dreams can't come true, I think that one day, even after I'm gone, you will carry our memories and return to Kowloon with the Nightsa, because you are strong. Wow. Han Ying gently pushes Yoyo away before backing up a few steps, smiling, stands at a spot away from the crowd, as if it is a curtain call on stage on her own. And the play will end, of herself happily, and ending her suffering. Oh shit. Oh my god. No, I must protect everything we cherish. I must protect everyone and your smile, Yoyo. So, can you promise me not to cry anymore? Guys, let's not be sad, okay? Let's not be sad. The Niter has made her cry so many times already, the girl thought, but it has also given her countless memories. The things Han Ying holds dear are now the girl's as well. I promise you, I won't cry. I'll protect this place like you do. I'll go back to Kowloon with everyone, even if... I know you can do it, Yoyo. It's a promise. Han Ying extends her pinky fingers toward the girl, a promise of theirs alone. Pinky swear, pinky swear. Han Ying and Yoyo swear. A promise made, a promise kept, a promise of 1,000 years. The girl also extends her pinky finger, but her voice is drowned in her sob. Han Ying nods. The moment she tears the collar off her neck, its security protocol kicks in, delivering a massive surge of electricity into Han Ying. Why didn't you order them to destroy the mechanoid cradle control? Why would you let the girl take her away? The mechanoid is special, I believe. Han Ying has her values. It is best to keep her close to a subject that can trigger such an unusual phenomenon. Diddler lightly groans, not intending to discuss further. In the end, their decision has provided us with a new contract who will remain loyal to us. She might look like a little girl, but her capabilities beyond regular constructs. I recommend recruiting her as one of the Dragon Children, Pulao, and tasking her to organize a security force on the Niter in case a corrupt invasion happens again. Alright, do as you said. In that case, we'll have all 9 Dragon Children. Vilya turns around and nods at Waxo, revealing a rare earnest smile. The device to transfer your body is complete. I'll become true once again to elect your perfect vessel. Contracts all over the world will gather on the Nightsa. providing us with endless bodies. Is that your dream, Lord Villia? Of course, isn't that your dream as well? My dream? Can I have a dream of my own? Waxu closed its eyes, wondering if its eventual body will be similar to Han Ying. If so, what expression will it make when it stands next to Lord Villia? It tries to collect different data. It fails to come up with any answers. Rag. Oh no. Ono walks toward the girl with the giant sword in its hand, its massive body swaying from side to side. I got it. Today's our first day guarding the market as the Pulao crew. She looks at the giant sword and thinks for a while before deciding to place it back in the corner where it is stored. I don't think we need it right now, so let's not carry it. After all, it can fly toward us if we need it. The girl looks at herself in front of the mirror. The character Pooh on her back indicates her identity. Pooh. Oh, it's the front of Panda. From the story. And then Lao. Lao have a meaning, right? What's Lao? Affection. Han Ying, I'll put away the name Yo-Yo till I meet you again. I'll be Pulao starting today. I'll protect the people on this ship, and one day we'll all go back to Kowloon together. Pulao looks at her pinky as if it is still hooked to Han Ying's. Oh no, let's go. Very good storytell. New farewell song. Oh, there's a hidden. Interesting. That new farewell song. As one of the best shops selling mechanical Jinman. Best shop selling mechanical components on the night. Jinman's Emporium only has one customer on the day the ship docked for a market. It has been closed for a while since the corrupted attack a few days ago. Some of the usual customers were poached by other competitors. But Jinman is not worried. He is confident that his business will boom again in 3 months, but now he has to figure out how to solve the problem at hand. And so he is determined to wrestle out robs from every person who walks through his door. What is it that you are looking for? Our shop has all kinds of components. I'm sure we can find you anything at any specification. Do you have this part? Oh, is that gear? Wait, is it gear? Guys, is it gear? The one that we fought on mains. Wait, no, it's EX Story. EX Story 4 on after the night area, right? Night area, something after the Selena. This is the guy that we cooked with the one shoe in the strike hope. Jinman inspects the serial numbers on the list. The dense code might as well be hieroglyphics to an outsider, but Jinman lives and breathes them. These are mostly parts from the Golden Age, many of which are very rare. No luck, is it? I'll look somewhere else then. I can find them. If Jinman Emperor can find it, no shop in the ship can find it either. There's already massive customers wearing a large windbreaker, revealing a fully mechanical face. Jinman has no idea what his guest is thinking. Deal, I'll need 100 of each part in the list. 100? Are you sure? That will cost you a fortune. Don't worry. In that instant, Jinman received a 20% deposit. He is surprised generous, and rich constables are rare these days. This is from because this is way back on extra story 4. Crazy. Do you sell mechanics here? Certainly. Come with me. Jinman brings his guest to the back room, where a series of mechanics are displayed. This one, I've seen her in the market before. The customer stands before a glass display case where a mechanoid with a human-like face and a body lies. Is that Han Ying? No one can tell she's a machine from her appearance. Were you there during that whole commotion? Then you should know that she is completely broken and she couldn't start since that day. Even the folks from the Kowloon crew couldn't figure out why. Right now, she's just stored here by a stubborn Grin who hopes to find someone that can fix her. That girl even said that she might live again if they can find the legendary Sage Machina. But a legend is just a legend, nothing more. A self-aware machine. It's just a story for our kids. Oh shit! I think my theory is that the Gear, Loki, and Loki, we already know who's Loki, right? He is a part of he's the same faction as Vonnegut. So Gear is also the same faction as Vonnegut. Oh shit. Probably. Oh my god. But I'm starting to get confused over since I saw this mechanoid here. Perhaps machines can really have souls like humans one day. What if I tell you I'm one of Sage Machina's apostles? Jinman's jaw almost drops before he immediately bursts into laughter. You're a funny one. This mechanoid's soul has yet to depart. She's been having the same dream over and over again. Perhaps it is what sustains her consciousness still. Machines dreaming? I never heard of that in the many years I ran a shop. I must take her with me. Perhaps only Sage Machina knows how to wake her up. The massive customer writes down a series of illegible codes and hands it to Jinman. If the girl comes here again, I give this to her. They are words whispered by the lingering soul in that mechanoid. The mechanoid next to the girl will translate them for her. Jinman's guest head for the door before turning around with a hat tip. I'm sure she'll understand what they mean. The customer takes a last look at the mechanoid inside the display case before going away. A machine and a human, so profoundly entangled. Oh wait. Is this Vonnegut? No, this is not. This is Gear, right? Wait, no. Oh, it's hard for me to identify. Who can tell if that's fortunate or unfortunate? Oh my god, chat. Crazy. Oh. That was crazy. They didn't take Han Ying's body, right? They just gave a code and let the robot does the other side to translate it. Oh, interesting. Okay, we're done. We're done with Pulao, guys. We are officially done with Pulao.